I think I had dictated one piece of Yajurveda mantra from where we have to continue. That is Asme Dhatta Vasave Vasuni. Vasavo Vasuni, right?
Oh.
Asme Dhatta Vasavo Vasuni. Or is it anything else?
Yajnu Devanam Pratyeti Sumnam.
1 second.
Yajurveda 8.4.
Yajno Devanam Pratyeti Sumnam.
Satyam.
Achha. Okay. That is Yajurveda 8.4. Yajnaha Yajadevo Puja Sangatakarana Daneshu Devanam Devakrida Vijigisha Vyavahara Duti Stuti Moda Mada Swapna Kanti Gatishu. So many meanings are there for that. Pratiyeti Inigatav. Prati is towards. Sumnam. Sumnam iti Sukhanama. Sumnam iti Sukhanama. Yajna. What Yajna does? We have discussed many times. Once again, we are reminded of it. Yajna is whatever you do, if you do it in the best way possible, then it is called as yajna. Yajna doesn't mean only invoking fire on an altar and doing things. Of course, that is also yajna, but that alone is not yajna. Yajna is the best deed. Yajno vai shreshtatamam karma. Shreshtatamam. Tama is superlative. So we do it in the best way possible, then whatever we do amounts to yajna. It could be anything. It could be yajna is not something different from our routine life. Yajna is not just invoking fire and offering something to the fire. Every deed of ours, every thought of ours is the best. That thinking itself will become yajna. Whatever speak, I speak the best, then my words become yajna. Whatever I do it in the best way, that is yajna. Every moment of our life, we can be performing yajna, as long as we are awake. So now what does this yajna bestow on us? Then it says, yajna Devanam Pratiyeti Sumnam Pratiyeti. So this yajna will take us towards those who are noble and good. So we'll get the company of such people. We become closer to the company of such people because those people, Deva, those people like people who perform yajna. Because they like people who perform yajna, of course, by doing yajna, we become closer to them. And being in company of good people, being in company of righteous people, of course, it enriches our life. The company is necessary. And at the same time, it also takes us towards Pratiyeti, Sumnam Pratiyeti. Sumna is Sukha. Sukha, Ananda, peace, bliss. So it also takes us towards it. That is, we become eligible to experience that peace and bliss by doing yajna. And that is the only way available. Na anya pantha ayanaya vidyate. It is said elsewhere. This is the only path that is available and there are no alternatives. On this point, I want to stress again because many people and many so-called great people, they say that in whatever way you do it, you will reach the final goal. It's not necessary that you have to take only this path and this particular path. Not necessary. You take any path, finally you'll reach the goal. But that is not true according to the Vedas. It says there is only one path, you have to take that and that only. If you take other paths, yes, you get misled, you get confused, and you get lost in that maze. Be lost in that maze. Better take the right path, and that right path will take you towards the goal. And that right path is one and only one. That's the path of yajna. So one who performs yajna will become closer to great people, will be liked by those great people, and also will become closer to that Sumnam, Sukhanama, that peace and bliss. And that is the only path available. We have to do everything in the best way possible. How do you know that what we are doing is best? That's also a question, because that best again becomes relative, it becomes subjective. It depends upon the person. One person feels this is the best, another one feels that that is the best. So again, a confusion discussion will start. So an objective definition for best, good has to be done. If there is an element of selfishness, its level becomes lower and lower when we are discussing about the best and good. More it becomes selfless, yes, it becomes broader and broader and becomes closer to yajna. Selfishness and selflessness, that makes all the difference. In other words, we can say that greater good of greater number is good. Greater good of greater number. If the target or expectation is our selfish end or selfish needs, it is lesser in degree. When you are speaking about good, better, and best, it's lesser in degree. Broader the view, broader the vision, and working for the greater good of greater number, it amounts to yajna, and the degree is higher. That becomes Sheshthatama. This is an objective definition. Whatever you do, we have no objection. But what is your goal? Is it your selfishness or selfness? The greater good of greater number. Yes, it's for the benefit and welfare of the society and world around. Fine. It is of a higher degree. If the purpose is, say, I want to get this, I want to enjoy this, I want to possess this, it is for me, it's for my family, it's for my kith and kin, fine. The degree is less. So the scale here is on the scale of selfishness or selflessness, whatever it may be. Lesser the selfishness, greater the yajnik element. Greater the selfishness, lesser the yajnik element. They are inversely related. So those who are performing yajna, yes, they become closer to knowledgeable people, scholarly people, noble people, or they'll be liked by them, and they become closer to Sumnam. Sumnam iti Sukhanama. So they become closer to happiness and peace. The whole focus is on that yajna. That's very important. And that concept of yajna and the school of yajna is very, very, very peculiar and unique to Vedas. The clarity about yajna, the emphasis on yajna, you don't find elsewhere except in Vedas. Do the things in the best way possible. Of course, I also referred many times, if we want to do a thing in the best way possible, then we should be in a learning mode. I cannot say I've done my best and stop there. How can I improvise this? How can I better this? Can I do this in a better way? Can the goal of doing this can be broader? Can we get better results, not only for me, but for all? So we can always think on those lines and see that we can improvise, see that we can develop whatever job we are doing. So doing so, yes, every time we do it, every time we repeat it, every time we do a thing, yes, we are always in the learning mode and think that can I improvise, can I do it in a better way? So it is a continuous process. What I do today is better than yesterday. What I do tomorrow is better than today. It's a continuous process. And if I'm in that process and learning and improvising every act of mine, every thought of mine, every word of mine, yes, I'm on the yajna mode. And one who is into yajna, yes, they'll be closer to happiness and peace, and they'll be liked by all noble and great people. Okay. That is Yajno Devanam Pratyeti Sumnam. So you're speaking about closeness or nearness to people who are noble, knowledgeable, and scholarly, and who are altruistic in their nature. Now, to continue that, in the same 8.4, I've got another piece of Veda mantra. It says, Adityaso, 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 Bhavata, Mrudayantaha. Adityaso, Bhavata, Mrudayantaha. Adityaso, Bhavata, Mrudayantaha. Aditya is also not a new word. Do avakhandane. Do avakhandane. Do avakhandane. One second.
ನಮಗ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೇನೋ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್.
ಹೌದಾ? ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು.
ಒಂದ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಏನೋ ನನಗೆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ.
ಹೌದಾ? ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಎರಡೂ ಇದೆ.
Okay, anyhow, you are able to listen to me, yes? All of you?
Yes, Sharma ji.
Okay, then I'll continue. Adityasaha bhavata mrudayantaha. Aditya, do avakhandane. Avakhandana is that which is split. Opposite of is aditi. Aditi is that which is not split. Now this is reference to personality and what we do. That is, if my thoughts, words and actions, if they are all convergent, then it is called as aditi. If they are divergent and split, think something, talk something.
Thoughts, words and actions are convergent, that is called aditi. ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ವೀಕ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು.
ನನಗೇನೋ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ.
ಹೌದಾ? ನಮ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ನಿಮ್ ಮುಖನೂ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಯ್ಸು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಧ್ವನಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಧ್ವನಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಹಾ,
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿ, ತೊಂದರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ.
ಓಕೆ,
ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿ, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
So If the thoughts, words, and actions, if they are split, there are three different things. If there is no convergence or harmony between the three, then it is called as Titi, Avakhandana, which is split. So the splitting amounts to dishonesty, whereas non-splitting, being unified in their thoughts, words, and actions, it is honesty. So Aditya Saha means those who are honest. Those who are honest, those who are unsplit in their thoughts, words, and actions. Now these Aditya Saha Mrudayantaha Bhavata, Mruda Sukhane. Mruda Sukhane. Mruda is Sukha. What we are discussing so far. Mruda Sukhane. So that happiness, Mrudayantaha, they are capable of gifting happiness because they are Adityasa. Those who are honest, they are capable of giving Sukha, giving peace, giving the right direction, giving the right guidance to others, and thereby providing them with happiness and peace. Mrudayantaha bhavata, let them be so. Let those who are honest, let those who are truthful, let those who are noble be givers of happiness and peace and sukha to us. That's okay. Now there is one prerequisite for it. That is, we have to deserve that. That's a very important thing. If I deserve that, yes, it will happen. If I don't deserve it, I don't get it. Even if I ask for it. Asking is okay. But even without asking, they will definitely come to our help, guide us properly on the right track, provided we deserve it. So if we deserve it, yes, that happiness and peace is ours. And even those honest people, those who are noble, they will also contribute. They will also contribute their might for our happiness and being peaceful, as we have to do it. So everyone will have that attitude, that goal of providing peace to people around, to environment around, to creatures around. If we deserve it, it will be ours. If we don't deserve, we ourselves will be inviting problems for us. Adityaso bhavata mrudayantaha. Let them be in such a position that they will provide us all that peace and happiness. Sumnam, what we saw in the previous one, that Sumnam is Mruda here. Another word for it, Mruda Sukhane. Sumnam iti Sukhanava. Now here, those great people will definitely instill in us, will be peace-giving, happiness-giving to us, provided within brackets, we deserve it. So that is, once again, Yajurveda 8.4. Yajurveda 8.4. 8th chapter, 4th mantra. Next one. Yajamanaya dravinam dadhatu. Yajamanaya dravinam dadhatu. Yajamanaya dravinam dadhatu. Yajamanaya dravinam dadhatu. Yajamana. Yajamana is one who performs yajna. The one who performs yajna is called as Yajamana. The one who performs yajna, if it is a female, it is Yajamani. But generally, in colloquial language, Yajamana, Yajamani, we understand as the head of the house, head of the family. That's a later concoction, but basically Yajamana is one who performs yajna regularly. Yajamanaya Dravinam Dehi. One who performs yajna, let wealth be instilled in them. Dravina is wealth. Let wealth be given to him. Because he is an Yajamana, he is one who performs yajna. Whatever wealth he gets, whatever money he gets, of course it will be used for the better purpose. It will be used for the greater good of greater number. So wish, let that person get it. Yajamanaya Dravinam Dehi. Dravinam is Drugatav, that which has to be in circulation. It cannot be hoarded. It cannot concentrate. Dravinam is that. And concentration of wealth in one hand or in one place definitely turns out to be harmful to the society and the very person. Yajamanaya Dravinam Dehi. That is Yajurveda, Dravinam Dadhatu, 8.17. 8.17. Next one. Asme Dhatta. Asme Dhatta. Dha Mahaprana. Vasavo Bahu Vasuni. Asme Dhatta. Vasavo Vasuni. Vasavaha, Vasa Nivase, Vasuriti Aishwarya Nama, Vasuriti Aishwarya Nama, Vasuriti Aishwarya Nama, Vasavaha, one who is rich, one who is having all the wealth. Plural, that is those who are rich. Those who are affluent. So when I say affluence, it need not be only money, it could be anything. Vasa Nivase, those who are well settled, those who are well established, they are also called as Vasavaha. And let they instill in me Asme Dhatta Vasuni. The same wealth, the same settlement be made by them. Let me settle my life also. Let me have a strong fold in life. And let they be the cause for it. Asmi Dhatta Vasavo Vasuni. So this is Yajurveda 8.18. 8.18. Once again, the same question is there. It will not happen as it is. We should deserve it. We should deserve it. One who deserves it will definitely get it, no problem at all. So deserving it is very important. Asmi Dhatta. Dhatta Mahaprana is Dudhai Dharana Poshanayeho, to instill in us. Next one. Prajanan Yajnam Upayahi. Prajanan Yajnam Upayahi. This is Yajurveda 8.20. Prajanan Yajnam Upayahi 8.20. So once again the same yajna, that is doing things in the best way possible. Upayahi, Upa means closer, near. Yahi means ya prapane, to go. Go near yajna. Yajnam upayahi. Be closer to yajna. Let yajna be part of your life. Let yajna fill your life. Yajnam upayahi. But how? That's very important. Prajanan. Nya avabodhane, that's the root. Jna avabodhane. By knowing well, consciously you be closer to yajna. Some people without knowing they'll be closer to yajna. They'll be doing good things, they'll be thinking good, they'll be talking good, they'll be doing this, everything is fine. But it is automatic. They are not aware of it, somehow they are doing it. That is of no use. We have to do yajna knowingly well that we are doing yajna, we have to do it in this way and in this fashion only. With all awareness, with all consciousness. Deliberately we have to do yajna. We have to choose yajna. It is our choice, clearly. It's not automatic. Sometimes it happens automatically. Because the environment, because other things, they'll be doing good things only. But that's not sufficient. You have to do that deliberately, knowingly well what you are doing, why you are doing. Prajanan yajnamupayahi. There's a lot of difference between doing a thing knowingly well and without knowing. But doing the right thing. When you are doing the right thing without knowing, what happens? If some distraction is there, yes, we'll get distracted. Because whatever we are doing is not deliberate, is not of our knowledge. How it is going on. If there is some problem, if there is some hindrance, we stop it there. If somebody pulls other way, yes, we go other way. If some problem is there, we stop doing it. We don't know what we are doing, why we are doing. But we are doing good. Others of no use. Because it is not stable in its value. Stable in its inner strength. But when you do a thing deliberately, knowingly well, consciously, out of our choice, yes, we will not budge even an inch from what we are doing. Because we know why we are doing, what we are doing, how we are doing, what is the result of it. With a well thought out process, I am doing it. So nobody can distract me very easily, nobody can disturb me easily, nobody can take me astray from the path what I have chosen. It's a deliberate choice. So it's a deliberate choice. It will continue for a long period. If it's not deliberate, anything may happen in the middle. But till such time, of course, good will be done. Good will be done. But it is not stable internally. Somehow good is being done. It's not somehow. It has to be a deliberate choice. We have to do it consciously. We should understand the value of yajna. We should understand the benefits that we derive from yajna and do it. Then only it will be long-lasting. Prajanan yajnam upayahi. Prajanan, knowing well, it's not just knowing. Prajanan, pra is in the best way possible. Exemplary. Know it very well and do it. So when you do things knowing well, yes, it lasts long and the benefits are good. And it never gets disturbed. That's very important. But somehow automatically if it is done, it may get disturbed anytime. Swam yonim gacha. Next one. Swam yonim gacha. Yajurveda 8.22. Swam yonim gacha. Several times I've told you that this Patanjali's Yoga Darshana, the text on yoga, is not an independent work. It is an offshoot of the Vedic thoughts. Whatever has been observed, studied by Patanjali, has been summarized in the form of aphorisms, sutras, and that is Yoga Darshana. It's a bundle of sutras, nearly 195 sutras are. But the root of that Yoga Darshana, or the basis of those sutras, it's there in the Vedas. Now this is one glaring example what we have to prove that statement. So the very second sutra of Patanjali says, Yogaha Chitta Vritti Nirodha. We are familiar with it. And the third sutra which follows this yoga chitta vritti nirodha, it says, why this has to be done? This chitta vritti nirodha, what's the benefit of it? He explains in the third sutra, he says, tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. So by doing this yoga, by understanding the chitta vrittis, by monitoring it, by controlling it, that is the chitta vrittis, and studying it, and studying what is behind it, yes, the person will finally be in his own self. He will realize his own self. Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. He finally rests in his original, in his natural status, natural form. So what he is, he will know well. The same thing is in this piece of the Veda mantra. It says, Swam yonim gacha. You get into your own house. Yoni, you mishrana. It also means the shelter. Swam yonim gacha. You get into your own house. You get into your own status. You get into your own condition, original, normal condition. I will understand when you think about the opposite, what is happening in and around us. We are all posing that we are so and so, so and so, so and so. We never know what we are. That's a problem. We have our own positives, we have our own negatives, we have our own strengths, we have got our own weaknesses. Can we say with confidence that I know everything about me? Yes, it's not possible. It's not possible. Of course, we are trying to know what we are, but do we really know what we are? Now it is a question for which generally we have no answer. We have to know what we are, what are our strengths, what are our weaknesses, and what prompt our thinking, our thoughts and actions. There are so many things. And what is it we call it as? We call it as samskara, the imprints on the soul. The imprints on the soul is not of the present life. It is on the soul from several lives earlier. Samskara is carried on. The imprints, the impressions, the strong impressions, the deep imprints, they are all carried from one life to another life. So all those things will have on the soul. And those impressions monitor and control our thoughts, words and actions. Thoughts fine, words fine, actions fine, but what is behind it? To go behind it, to make an inward journey is real yoga, is real action what we have to do. That's what is said in yoga also as swadhyaya, to study on the same person. We study our own selves. That is swadhyaya. I have seen swahapashya, a few classes behind, we have seen that swahapashya, know yourself, introspection. So when I introspect and find out what is behind it, yes, at one point of time, I'll definitely know the impressions which prompt me, the impressions which influence me to get into such particular thought, particular words and actions. So this is what we have to do. We have to realize our original character, our original personality, our original likes and dislikes, our original position, the imprints on the soul. Now, once you understand it, next processes will become very easy. What are the next processes? Divide them into positive and negative. Reduce the negative things and improvise the positive things. Yes, that is real progress.
In high school. Head south
That's real progress.
highway, then at the roundabout, take the second exit onto College Avenue.
Some sound is coming?
1 second.
Okay. So that is the progress, and this can be done only when we are in human form. In any other form, we cannot do all this. So it's a rare opportunity what we have got. So we have to understand ourselves rightly. What we are is not decided by what people around us say about us. They say so many things. They assess us in so many different ways, according to their own standards. It's all subjective. But objective thing is possible only when we get into our own selves and understand what we are. Let us do it. Let us be steadfast in our own self. Swam yonim gacha. Get into your own house. That is, know yourself the best way possible. So once I know what I am, yes, I'll be able to monitor my thoughts, words and actions to a better plinth, a better stratum. And that is progress. That is gaining the purity and strength of the soul. And that is the very purpose of human life. Swam yonim gacha. Don't pretend. Most of the time you'll be pretending that I am such and such a person, I am doing this, I am doing that, and so and so, so and so, so and so. And people will get misled because of my pretense, because of my acting. Yes, they'll imagine that I am so and so, so and so. But am I truly that? What I am truly makes me. What I am truly gives me my benefits. What I pretend is of no use. Don't pretend. Pretense is of no use. Pretension is of no use. Be what you are. Of course, every one of us, we are a bundle of positives and negatives. Doesn't matter. But be honest. Be transparent. As you have not fully with positive things and their negative things also, accept it. Yes, I have these negative things. I got these positive things. And don't stop there. Whatever negative things are there, fight against it and see that they are cleansed. Whatever positive is there, recognize and improvise it. Enrich it. Now that is the process what we should be doing. Where is the starting point? Swam yonim gacha. First know what you are. First you be in your original place. What others say is immaterial. What I find out is the best. Because I know myself the best. What can others see? What can others observe? They can observe my action. They can observe my words. What about my thoughts? They can never see my thoughts. My thoughts are the secret thing, which is known to me only, nobody else. Of course, Satyananda will not. That's a different issue. I can always keep a secret about my thoughts. Nobody can know it. If they break my head and open my brain also, they cannot know my thoughts. It's so secretive. But I know what my thoughts are. So know your thoughts, basically. Of course, words and actions also, but thoughts are the main target. Know it and know it very well and be settled in your own self. And don't stop there. Improvise it, progress. Swam yonim gacha. That is you. That is your real you. So in that real you stay. You are safe. You have understood yourself well. What's the process? Patanjali has given a very short form. He says, Yoga chitta vritti. Do yoga. Yoga is not just asana. Yoga is not just pranayama. Yoga is not just dhyana, meditation. No. Yoga is getting into ourselves and knowing our real self. Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. Drashtuhu means one who looks into, one who researches, one who turns inwards, one who performs yoga. Swarupe avasthanam. Now he'll be well settled in his original self. If a person is well settled in his original self, yes, things will start working from that point. If I don't know who I am, if I don't know what my innermost thoughts are, I can do nothing. I'll be just dancing to the tune of others and whatever others say. Somebody says you are wonderful, you are good. Yes, I think I'm good. I'm wonderful. Somebody says you are beautiful. Okay, I think that I'm beautiful. When somebody says you are handsome, yes. Somebody says you are a fool. Oh, am I a fool? I will get into my doubts. That is, we are just carried away by the opinions and different forces which are around us. That is of no use. That is not your real you. My real personality is what I understand by my introspection and getting into or getting behind my thoughts, words, and actions. Then I will realize who I am. That's very important. Of course, that is a mixture of positives and it doesn't matter. Because I encounter negatives in me, it's not that I have to stop my introspection. No, accept it. Yes, it's there. What next? Try to overcome it. Simple. We have to get into us and know what we are really. Swam yonim gacha. You get into your own shelter where you will know who you are. So knowing who we are is a very, very important process in human life, in yoga. Swam yonim gacha. That is Yajurveda 8.22. Namo Varunaya. Next one. Namo Varunaya. This is 8.23. Namo Varunaya. Varuna, Vani Varane. Vrang Varane. Vrang Varane. Varuna is one whom we choose. Varuna is something what we select deliberately, consciously, with all knowledge. And who is that? Of course, it is Satchidananda. Satchidananda, the one and the only greatest power on this in this world, which is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. Yes, that is our Varuna. We deliberately choose it. Don't choose X, Y, Z. For not omnipotent, for not omniscient, for not omnipresent. It will be misled. It will be confused. Choose that which is the highest, that which is the best. That is Varuna. Satchidananda. And after choosing, what should we do? We take all our guidance, we take all our teachings from the great source, because it is omniscient, Sarvajna Shakti. And it is the source of all our bliss and peace. And we are indebted to it. And how do you express our gratitude? With our humility. Namo Varunaya. Nama Prahvatve, that's the root. Nama Prahvatve, that's humility. Gratitude. So I'm grateful to you, O Satchidananda. And you are not enforced upon me. I have chosen deliberately that you be my guide, you be my mentor, and you give me all your guidelines. I have chosen deliberately. And I am indebted to you, and I express my humility to you. Namo Varunaya. Nama Prahvatve. I am indebted to you. Because you have given me the best guidance, you have given me the best knowledge, you have given me the best opportunity. You are the giver of it. You are the giver of all. And this I have chosen with thinking, with analysis, I have chosen you. You are not forced upon me. Or I have not come across you by chance. No. I am very clear about that. I have clearly chosen you as my guide and philosopher. Because you are omniscient, omnipresent, and omnipotent. With your company, I have all my confidence, I have got all my strength. So for all that I have received, for all that what I am receiving, for all that what I am going to receive, yes, I am indebted to you, and I am expressing my gratitude by submitting to you. Namo Varunaya. This is 8.23 Yajurveda. 8.23. Devanam Samidasi. Next one. Devanam Samidasi. 8.27. Devanam Samidasi. Devanam Samit Asi. Samidasi. Devanam.
Okay.
It's in plural. So all those great men, noble people, they all come under that Devanam. So there are so many people around us in the society who are working for the welfare of the society. They are all coming under this Devana. What is our role here? Of course, they are all working for the welfare, the greater good of greater number in the society and in the world. There are people who know things. There are people who work hard. There are people who give and share. They are all Devana. They are the light for the society. They are the beacon lights in society. They show us the right path. They are all Devana. What is my role? It says, Samit Asi. You are part of that process. Samit is the small bows, what we offer in Yajna. And with the bow of that Ashwathamara or that banyan tree. So we use these small dry bows of them to perform our Dravya Yajna. That is invoking fire and putting it. And they are all medicinal in property. Because we offer them to fire, yes, it purifies the environment around us. So Samit is part of that Yajna. Yajna here it is Dravya Yajna in particular, Samit. Dravya Yajna. Now what Devanam are doing, what these knowledgeable and great people are doing, that's also an Yajna, but not with fire, but with their own effort and knowledge. They are performing Yajna, and the purpose of their performing the Yajna is the upliftment of the society, is peace in society, is happiness to all in society. That's also an Yajna. Now in that Yajna, I want to be a part of it. You are Asi, you are part of that Yajna. You have to participate in that. Samit, it is like a summit in the Yajna with fire. That fire we invoke and offer this summit so that it can burn bright. It can burn well and spread all the good things. That's what a summit does. It is a fuel for Yajna. Dravya Yajna. It's a fuel for Yajna. And you are a fuel for the Yajna performed by these great people for the welfare of the society. Samit is fuel. Idhma is another word. Idhma. In several other mantras, they use this word Idhma. Ni indhi deeptav, that's the root. Cha-cha-ja-ja-nya. Ni indhi deeptav. That which brightens, that which burns well, that which keeps it shining and burning. And that from ni indhi, that ye will go, indhi will remain, and from that indhi only comes the word indhana, that's fuel. The root of indhana is that. Ni indhi deeptav, indhana. Without indhana, it cannot burn. Without indhana, it cannot give light. Without indhana, it cannot give heat. Heat and light and brightness is the result of that indhana which is burning. It burns itself and provides light and heat. In the same way, I burn myself. That means I work hard, I strive for emanating heat and light and peace and happiness around me. That is indhana here. That is Samit. You are that. And who is the one who performs Yajna? That is a Deva. The people who are knowledgeable, those who are working for the welfare of the society, they are the Deva. And in their Yajna, you are also a fuel. You are also a part of it. You work with them. You join hands with them. You cooperate with them. You coordinate with them. That's your role. They lead. Of course they lead. If you yourself become Deva, that's excellent. Others will join hands with you and they are called as Samitasi. If you become Deva, they are Samit. If there are some other Deva, then you are the Samit. You are the fuel for it. You are the catalyzer. You are the catalyst. You are working for the welfare of it. Of course, in coordination with those Deva. Devanam Samitasi. Samit is the one which burns itself to give heat and light for lives around. That is the one which sacrifices itself. When I say sacrifice, it's very clear that the element of selfishness is not there. Selflessness. I have been speaking about selfishness and selflessness. What is selfless is great, is good. What is selfish is not so good, is not so pure. So here, Samit is one which is selfless, which offers itself, which offers its life itself for the benefit of others around. If benefit is spread around, yes, that benefit can be enjoyed by this also. It's not that we sacrifice everything, we don't get nothing. We do get it, but we get it in a roundabout way. It's not selfishness. By selflessness, we create a good society around us, a good environment around us, and we as part of it, we also have a share in it. So our selfishness too will be satisfied, but not directly, but in a roundabout way. That is our happiness, our peace is with the happiness and peace of the society around us. We are social beings. We cannot live separately. We cannot live in a solitary condition. We cannot. We are social beings. So in our social beings, our happiness and our peace of mind is always entwined with the peace and happiness of the society around, and we shall be a cause for it. And that cause is called as Samit. Devanam Samit Asi. You are the cause of it. You work for it. And you lose nothing, you get back what you have worked for. The society is good, you are also happy. If society is not good, just your happiness is not there. It's an imagination. Just I for myself cannot be happy. My happiness is ensured if the society around me is happy and peaceful. So, for establishing that, I have to play my role as a Samit in the Yajna, in the Dravya Yajna. In the Dravya Yajna, fire and Samit is there. Fire and that dried bows are there. In the same way, I shall also work here and see that the whole thing is kept bright. Devanam Samitasi. You are the tool in the hands of those great people who are working for the welfare of the society. You are a tool in their hands. And happily I do it. Happily I do it. Because that is the best thing what I can do as a human being. Samitasi. Devanam Samit Asi. You are the fuel, you are the tool in the hands of those who are working for the welfare of the society. Next one. Bhrajishtoham, Tha is Mahaprana. Bhrajishtoham, Manusheshu, Bhuyasam. Bhrajishtoham, Manusheshu, Bhuyasam. Bhrajishtaha aham. Bhrajishtoham. After sto, one S mark is there.
Yes, Avagraha.
Bhrajishtoham manusheshu bhuyasam. Bhrajishtaha aham manusheshu bhuyasam. Bhrajra deeptau. Bhrajradiptau. It is continuing the same concept what we are discussing so far. Samit, what will that Samit do? It emanates light and heat in the physical sense. But the same thing if I do as a human being, if I throw light around, if I throw peace around, then I am Bhrajishtaha, Bhrajradiptau, to shine, to illuminate, to create light around me. Bhrajishtaha, Aham. Let me be that Bhrajishtaha, where Manushyeshu, among people in the human society, Bhuyasam, let me be. Let me be the cause of light. Let me be the cause of illumination among humans. Manushyeshu Bhuyasam. I shall not be human being. A person cannot be called as a human being, just an animal in the society. Be selfish, eat, drink, sleep, reproduce, die. That is the life of an animal. It's not the life of a human being. A human being has to do something more than that. He is a thinking animal. So that thinking animal has to think really to become real human beings. So among those thinking people, let me shine. Bhrajishtaha aham bhuyasam. Where? Manushyeshu, manajnane. That's a thinking animal. A God in and around us, the thinking animals, we are in the human society, and this human society, let me shine. Let me be the great thinker. Let me think well and do things. That is Bhrajishtaha, Bhrajradiptav. Let me become light for all my fellow beings. Let me throw light on their lives. When we are in problems, we feel that we are in dark. When you don't know what to do, we think that we are in dark. In all such junctures, in all such situations, let me throw light. Let me lighten my life. Let me be illuminating my life and at the same time illuminate the life of others also. Bhrajishtaha aham manushyeshu bhuyasam, among the human society. Let me guide them. Let me throw light on their path. Let me throw light and show them what their goal is, what the very purpose of human life is. That is my duty, that's my responsibility. To do that, I should have realized it first. So, Bhrajishtaha aham manushyeshu bhuyasam. First, let me become a real human being by thinking, by analysis, by understanding what is there in and around me. First, let me become a burning candle and then light so many candles which need light. Illuminate them. Bhrajishtaha aham manushyeshu bhuyasam. The very purpose and goal of human life is expressed here in a very, very simple way. That is, to know the light, to realize the light, become light, and throw light on the life of others or around us. They are in need of light. They are in need of light. First, I have to realize what it is and give it to others, share it with others. Bhrajishtaha aham manushyeshu bhuyasam. Let me be that. Let me be that. That's my goal. Now, when I throw light, how much the people around me will really take that light, will really get guided? That's a different issue. That's secondary. Primarily to do it, I should have realized light. That is my benefit. I understand what the purpose of life is. I understand how I have to lead my life as a human being. So that realization will first help me. And I am ready to guide others also, throw light in the path of others also. They take it wonderful. Even others, I am not at loss. I am benefited already. So this is a sure task where I am definitely be benefited. I will never lose it. Such a path it is. If others also follow it, take that light, and in that light frame their life, that is excellent. That is excellent. It's an additional result, additional benefit we get. Whether we get it or not, of course, my life will be bright. My life will take the right path. That benefit is assured. Bhrajishtoham Manusheshu Bhuyasam. That's my goal. That's my guiding principle. Let me realize, let me shine, and share that shine with others. Okay, we shall continue this. That is Sunday. Sunday for me and Saturday night for you.
अस्तु
Okay, we shall continue.
धन्यवादः
Namaste.
शर्मा